Stop buying new plants every spring. You really don't have to. Most people toss their annuals at the end of the season, but today I'm showing you how to save them so you can bring them back next year and save a good amount of money. Welcome back to Living with Lady Madison. I'm Natalie, and we are doing the Waste Not Edition gardening. So, today I decided to come outside before the frost hits to try to save some of these plants for next year. Plants are getting truly like annuals, the ones that, come back, that don't come back every year. That's the difference between an annual and a perennial. A perennial comes back year after year, or a biannual every 2 years. Um, and then some can store for 1 year. But anyway, back to the real deal. I'm going to put my camera the other way and show. So I had this planter. It was on top of my water fountain for the pool, and I usually do two flanking planters and one in the middle. And I had this Birds of Paradise plant, which was $23 that I spent. Hopefully I got it on discount because that doesn't even sound like I would pay for it, but you never know. Sometimes when you're in need, you do stupid things. Um, I have this really, really pretty, um, I forgot what this is called, but look what happened to it. It became its own variety. A lot of my plants have just morphed into something else. I think I'm like, when you're in perimenopause, your brain doesn't work, so you don't know what you're talking about half the time. But this is just so pretty. I mean, this is what it originated as, and then this is what it turned into throughout the season. Now, it could be lack of nutrition, who knows? But it's not a striation, but it's like little dots. I like it, little polka dots. Uh, So yeah, so these plants, I'm trying to take them, and then I also have my um, big big grass right here, which it's not a grass, but it's like a palm. I don't know what variety it is, but I try to save these. I get them really small and I grow them in the garden throughout the year. That's why I always try to get really small plants because I know they're going to grow very well. It takes a couple of weeks to a month for them to really get going. So, but anyway, what I'm trying to do is to trim these plants down because they've gotten quite large. These are vincas and or vinca, and I'm gonna cut them down and I'm gonna put them in the greenhouse and I'm gonna see if we can hold on to these for next year. Now the cool thing about this plant is it loves to reseed. So it was seeding actually in the concrete, in between the concrete. So, but we're gonna save money on this plant so we don't have to spend $23 on it for next year. We're going to save money on all of these plants, and we're going to save some seeds from all of these things over here, or we're going to trim them. I also have some tropical plants that are in on the back patio that need to be trimmed as well. So go outside, trim your plants up, get stuff on sale. Now's the time. I mean, catch it before the frost, because Lowe's, I kid you not, Lowe's had a 50% off of everything sale. I got coral bells. I got a beautiful baby spruce tree here. So beautiful. 50% off. It's in perfect condition. And this is how much it originally costed. So 50% off of that. Couldn't pass it up. I've always wanted one of these blue spruces. And the funny thing is, it's a small variety, baby blue eye, and it still gets 15 feet wide and 30 feet tall. So I'm really trying to find a nice place. Maybe this will go where the old cherry tree that died is in the middle. I don't know, but I might also put it in a pot in front of the other side of the greenhouse once I complete that installation of my front walkway, having some bricks. So, any event, now's the time to start cleaning up the garden. It's about 70 degrees. I'm actually sweating out here today. And it's just nice to get out, but save your plants as much as possible so you don't have to buy them next year. Don't overwater these. cut them down to size, about 12 inches. They don't need to be keeping buds on them. They just need to be able to create life next time. You see where there's some life over here? So you just cut it around here and you should be good to go. All right. So happy planting, save some money, waste not. These plants are not dead. They're going to be next year's plants. So before you toss your annuals this year, try this instead. Save your plants, save some money, and keep your garden thriving the waste not way. If you enjoyed this, like, share, and subscribe for more home garden and lifestyle content. Bye for now.